And today, we're reacting to disturbing mythical creatures you've never heard of. My mom used to scare me with stuff like this, mythical creatures and noises. She just got a little kick out of scaring. And how she gonna get mad at me whenever I start scaring her? I start hiding behind stuff. She walking in from a long day's 8-hour shift, single mom taking care of 2 kids, and I jump out and want to scare her now. You feel me? Because she coming home thinking she about to relax and get into bed and chill. Now I gotta get my get back for that scare. One time, bro, I scared my little brother. She put on one of them white Jabberwocky masks and grabbed both my arms in the middle of my sleep and sat in front of me and woke me up, shaking me. And I was so frightened, but she had me pinned down though. And she took the mask off and said, "That's for scaring your brother." Anyway, let's get to the video, man. Let's do it.
Here are the most terrifying mythical creatures to ever exist. Or not exist, hopefully.
Damn, Manananggal. Yeah, I wasn't gonna get that, bro. The
Manananggal is a monster originating from the Philippines, and its name roughly translates to one who separates itself. It's a fearsome and disgusting creature, usually resembling a disfigured old woman.
Boy, you must be crazy, boy. Seeing some shit like this down the street. Boy, you must be crazy. Seeing some shit down the street like this.
At first.
Oh, whoa!
Its name comes from its unpleasant habit of fully detaching its torso from its lower body, entrails hanging out all over the place, and then sprouting enormous bat wings and just flying away into the night to hunt for food. What food, you ask? Well, during the hours of darkness, it will use its long proboscis-like tongue to suck blood from its...
Yeah, somebody was high as hell if they thought this was happening to them. And whatever time period. They was off some type of root or some shit. Because there's no way they believe that they saw this. For real. This was before certain psychedelics, you know, were like, yeah, don't take this. This is actually poison. It's not even like a drug. Because there's no way that you saw this. Maybe a bird was flying by and some shit, but no.
Human victims, specifically targeting newlyweds, lovers, newborn children, and grooms who were abandoned before marriage. And it's even known to extract fetuses from the bodies of pregnant women. What, you thought I was going to draw that, you desensitized freak? Nah, here's a kitten instead. While it's hunting, the Manananggal makes a sort of tick-tick-ticking sound, and the farther away the sound seems to be, the closer the creature actually is, in order to confuse its victims. During its nightly hunt, the creature's lower half is just left standing somewhere, and this tiny design flaw is its one weakness. If you want to kill the Manananggal, and let's face it, you probably do, you need to prevent the horrifying upper half from reuniting with its butt. I recommend burning the thing, but you can also use salt, ash, or even garlic to ward off the torso, kind of like a vampire. If the better half of the Manananggal hasn't rejoined its severed ass by daybreak, it is believed to die. Thank goodness. Despite the world getting more modern by the day, sightings of these creatures continue to be reported, especially...
Man, hell no, man. No, it's not. It's not happening. It's not happening. I don't believe that. No, I don't believe it. It's not happening. They're not sightings of that. People is getting high on some root out there. I'm telling you. It's some type of mushroom. I don't know. Some drink that's being concocted, but no, bro.
In the Visayan regions.
This can't be real.
Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, or you might just get a
naked old woman vampire, long tongue. See, somebody got some type of sexual deviancy, bro. Why is breast large, long tongue, all of this? Half body. See, bro, somebody's just getting freaky, took the wrong drug. And the girl was next to him, and his mind made him think that it happened. That's happened.
From one of these gals tonight.
I'm debunking all of this.
I just did. If you thought that was awful, hold on to your knives and torches, because the Manananggal is actually the least scary creature in this whole video, and things are about to get weird.
The Deadly Whistler.
The Deadly Whistler, also called El Sibon, is different from the other creatures on this list, and his story is something of a cautionary tale. Originally, this creature was an ordinary boy, and he was a spoiled brat who always got everything he wished for. One day, he told his father to go out and hunt a deer, his favorite meat to eat for dinner. His father did not return with a deer. In fact, he returned from the hunt with nothing at all. And so the boy killed his father and cut out his organs, which he gave to his mother and said, "Father has brought us some meat for dinner." Well, that escalated quickly. The boy's mother cooked the meat, but quickly realized what had happened. The part of the story that I've just told you greatly varies between tellings, but the next part is always the same. The boy's family ties him to a post and whips him, and cleans his wounds with alcohol, chili peppers, and lemon juice.
Oh!
Ouch.
Damn.
They give him a sack of his father's remains, which they curse him to carry for eternity. Then 2 rabid, starving dogs.
How the fuck you gonna curse me to do some shit? Man, I'll drop that shit right there or keep going.
Dogs are released upon him. The skeletal creature that came out of this terrible circumstance would be called El Sibon, or the Deadly Whistler, standing at about 6 meters tall and creaking about the treetops with its bag of bones. If you hear El Sibon whistling from nearby, it means you are in no danger, but if the whistling sounds distant, it means that your death is closer than you think. It's said that the Whistler can appear by your house on certain nights and drop his sack to the ground to count the bones within, one by one. If someone in the house hears the Whistler outside, nothing bad will happen. However, if he spends the night counting unnoticed until dawn, someone in the house will die.
You gotta peep, bro. So you just gotta make sure you saw him in time. Bro, this nigga ain't scary at all, bro. And it look like he's bones. What if I just go out there and kick his ass?
And their bones will be added to the bag. If you like this video so far, please don't forget to like this video.
Ain't nobody scaring up goddamn bone men. Nigga just walk around with bones all day. I be, man, they scared of that nigga. What's going on? Oh, thank you, man. Appreciate that. Don't be peeking. I'm watching a scary video. Don't be peeking shit. You make yourself know you over here peeking around some shit.
If you don't like it so far, the Nlavi is a sea creature demon coming from
Yeah, now this right here is frightening. This is terrifying to look at. Imagine your little son draw some shit like this and be like, "Dad, I do something for you," and he bring this shit around. I'm gonna be mad as hell. I'm gonna be mad. He's gonna get in trouble for that. Like, he gonna think he's just so artistically sound. Bro, he's getting grounded for some shit like that. I might have to get the bill. I ain't gonna lie. That would piss me off. He brought me some shit like this.
Akkadian folklore from the islands of Orkney. No tales describe what it looks like when it's dwelling down in the depths, but an islander named Tamas claimed to have an encounter with the thing and described its on-land appearance in impressive detail. According to Tamas, the Nlavi has a man's torso attached to the body of a horse as if it were a rider, except the torso has no legs. It's just fused with the equine's back. The man's long arms can reach the ground from where he sits.
Hey, what's good, y'all? I'm back again. And I've been putting a lot of people on to this program called Free Cash for a while now. Check out one of my supporters that had the biggest payout that I've seen yet from all the DMs y'all sent. And I promise you, they've been hitting me up saying that they've tried it and it's worked. They've been getting cashed out, and I love to hear that because it genuinely actually works. And don't think I have not been seeing y'all's comments saying things like it doesn't work, Dior supporting a finesse, they're trying to take your data, and it's not true at all. And the fact that y'all would think that I would even put that on a video to get y'all finessed is wild to me. But hey, first off, Free Cash does not sell your data. They strictly track your progress to make sure you can get paid. Only sign up with an email and password and give no personal information, so I don't know what y'all are talking about. Here's how it goes. You sign up through my link, and inside you see a list of apps and games. Download them, play, and beat the levels that they tell you. That's the key. You got to complete the requirement, and once you hit the level, the system credits your account. And every time you finish, you get real money. Cash out to your PayPal or get a gift card, while it also being free of charge. The games pay Free Cash to get new players, and Free Cash just shares the money with y'all for trying it out. It may take a little time to get a huge payout, but if you're gonna be on your phone playing games anyway, you might as well make $5 to $10 doing the same thing. I don't want to hold y'all any longer, and I hope I've cleared up some things if you've been sitting on the fence. Hit the link, try a few games, and then DM me. Let me know that you've been winning, actually getting your money. Like I showed y'all earlier, bro made $1,000 off of Free Cash. I'm not promising that's gonna happen every day for y'all, but the fact that there's a possibility for doing something that y'all already do should really be all the convincing that you need, bro.
And atop its shoulders is an enormous head up to 3 feet in diameter. Oh, I forgot to mention that the Nlavi has no skin, with black blood pulsating through yellow veins. The horse's head has an enormous gaping mouth that exudes toxic vapors, and one single eye, burning like a red flame. The creature's breath was thought to wilt crops, sicken livestock, and cause epidemics. In 1722, one of the islands of Orkney began the practice of burning seaweed for a number of boring reasons, including making soap and glass and improving soil for farming. The point is, the pungent smoke emitted by doing this is believed to have enraged the Nlavi and made it go on a wild rampage, causing plagues, destroying crops, and killing cattle and horses.
Oh, I see what's going on here. I see. Somebody, this what happened, guys, causing plagues and stuff. Somebody got sick, and then they heard it was killing people and livestock and ruining the daggone area. Right? He was somewhere he wasn't supposed to be. He was probably mating with, like, you know, a woman from the Caucasus Mountains during this period. You know, they used to get sick by them. And then they got over there. Oh, wait, those are all white people. Well, it's just something happened, right? Somebody got sick. And it started to cause discourse, and he just didn't want to put the blame on himself, didn't want the blood on his hands.
This disaster seemed to spread to all of the islands in the business of burning seaweed.
See?
It's said that, like many sea-dwelling mythical creatures, the Nlavi can't cross borders of fresh water, so if you're ever being chased by it, just jump across a creek or something and hope for the best. Up next on the list of disturbing mythical creatures is the Aztec civilization believed that before there was anything, there were these 4 god dudes named these lovely names, which I can pronounce. I just don't feel like it right now. Using their godly powers, as gods do, these guys created the water, some more gods, and most importantly, Sipactli, a sea monster existing on the cosmic scale that had an insatiable appetite for everything it could get its mouth.
I promise you, if this animal, this is how I know this animal is never real. If this animal ever exposed itself to any civilization, person, anything, they and the rest of the next 500 miles would not be here to tell the tale of what happened. There's just no way. If something like this were to ever spawn out of the water today in 2025, the amount of discourse that would go on, the amount of TikTok memes, you know what I'm saying? Something like this, it's like, it's too far from being real because just no. I don't believe it. I don't care how deep the ocean is. There's nothing like this dwelling under the sea. And if you see it, that was your last day ever seeing it. Nobody lived to tell the tale. The day God shows that he made something like this, I don't know.
Outzon. This creature was so hungry all the time that every joint on its body possessed a different mouth. Elbow mouths, knee mouths, knuckle mouths, you name it. This begs the question, if each joint has a mouth, and mouths themselves have joints, you know, for jaws and stuff, did the creature's mouths have mouths? And did those mouths have more mouths, and so on? Anyhow, as the gods continued on with the creation of everything, they realized...
These the same, but you gotta kind of take this with a grain of salt. These the same motherfuckers, I hope I'm not offending nobody, but these the same motherfuckers that saw an eclipse come and would cut the motherfucker head off for it. You know what I'm saying? So you kind of gotta take a little, you know, think a little bit. Because these are the same motherfuckers that would cut your heart out and sacrifice it to God. So you gotta be a little wary.
They had a problem. Everything they made would just fall into the ocean and get eaten by Sipactli. So, being gods, they decided they should probably do something about this. But it wasn't as easy as just snapping their fingers and fixing the whole thing. Sipactli was so powerful, so enormous, and so hungry that it took all 4 of the original gods to take him down, and one of them lost a foot in the process. Eventually, though, they did manage to kill him by separating his body into 4 sections, one for each compass direction. Using Sipactli's body, they created the entire world. The creature's head became the 13 heavens, its midsection was crafted into the earth, and its tail became the underworld.
Right.
The last mythical creature on this list is by far the scariest of all. If you've heard of it, you know all too well that the people who believe in it are afraid to even utter its name. This is, of course, the...
Okay, so this is one where people still, like, you know, bring this up today. Even though I don't believe it. Wow, this whole time we were not on premium. this whole time, guys. We didn't get hit with an ad. That's insane. My
Here
apologies.
are the most...
Oh, it's louder over here too.
The stories of skinwalkers originate from Navajo culture, an indigenous people of the southwestern United States. You've probably seen memes and videos all over the internet of creepy animals and dudes in spooky costumes hiding in the trees with captions like, "Guys, I found a skinwalker, ah!" But these could not be further from the reality of these creatures. In Navajo culture, there are people that
I ain't gonna lie. You know, I was saying I don't believe a few of these, and why this is not full screen, I don't know. But Native Americans, I ain't gonna lie, I believe a lot of the shit that they say. A Native American could have told me that the sun used to rise in the opposite direction before they did some type of ritual, and it rise in the other side now. I believe him, bro. I don't know why, but they have so much validity to me. I don't know, it's just from, you know, learning in school and knowing things that they went through. But I feel like these niggas right here know what the fuck they talking about.
Practice medicine and types of magic for the benefit of the community as healers or medicine men. They may learn about both good and evil magic for the purpose of protecting against evil. Witches are essentially the opposite of these healers. They're dark reflection, if you will.
If any group of people could do some type of ritual and magic and it work, I feel like it's Native Americans. Again, I don't know why. I just feel like they got that locked down. They know what the hell going on.
Oftentimes they start out as medicine men, but they use their knowledge of evil magic to hurt others, and they use the corpses of humans to do their work. They make their tools from human bones, and use parts of the body to make potions which they use to kill or hurt others. To become a skinwalker, a witch must kill a close family member, preferably a sibling. This gives them the ability to shapeshift into different animals, usually predatory animals like bears, coyotes, and wolves, but they can assume the shape of any creature. They choose their shape based on the abilities they need to do their evil work, such as claws, stealth, speed, or strength. When in human form, the skinwalker wears the skin of the animal they transform into, and their eyes look like those of that animal. And when in
oh, that's why they be looking at them like certain dogs or something. When they looking to be like, it's a skinwalker.
Animal form, their eyes look human.
Okay, I get it now.
By day, these witches walk among the humans of their tribe unnoticed, but at night, they transform to cause illness, death, and destruction wherever they go. They can even read minds and control their victims to do their bidding, and they're often blamed for causing all manner of mysterious mischief and trouble. My channel is still small enough that I can
Crazy. Great video. Scariest one? Skinwalker. Or maybe cut in half old lady. That would be terrifying to see. That being said, let me know what y'all think, man. Like the video, sub up, comment up, visit the channel. I appreciate your great for we going.